Hi, my name is Latrina. You don't know me, but I was at a Frederick Keys game yesterday and saw an advertisement for your business. I've been making these custom free videos for small businesses here in Frederick area and outside just to try to help small businesses recover after the pandemic. And I thought you could benefit from some free tips and tricks to improve your online presence. So that's what this video is for. It's very short and sweet. There's no selling in the video. As I said, I'm making this as a value and service to our community. But if you can please provide some feedback afterwards to let me know if you found the tips that I share with you helpful, that would be really appreciated. So what I'm going to go over quickly is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important for your website. I'll also review your company's online presence and make some recommendations for improvement. So content is anything on your website, such as words, images, videos. Content is important because this is how Google allows you to get your relevant keywords onto your website. Ideally, Google prefers 1,500 words on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. So you want to make sure that you have substantial content so that Google can appropriately rank you amongst your competition. Citations are the listings that you can get in directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. It's merely your business name, your address, and your phone number. Very short and sweet. There's an example here on the screen for you. But you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can get. Even more than your competition is ideal. And then there are backlinks, which is the placement of your website throughout the internet onto other websites. So for example, if you have a Facebook page, Yelp, Instagram, any of those, these are helping to direct traffic to your website. And the more backlinks you have, the more popular you become, and Google gives you preference. Google places very high emphasis on how many backlinks a website has. So the more the better, and it validates your business. You are perceived by Google to be the expert in your field. But you want to make sure your backlinks are relevant to your line of business because all backlinks are not created equal. So let's take a look at your online presence. So right now, when I go to your website, it looks like there's a whole lot of information here, lots of images with keywords. These keywords are going to be essential, and I'm going to go into that later for you. But you're going to want to make use of those keywords that you're using. For example, carpet cleaning, carpet repairs, tile and grout. All of these are telling the Google browsers what services you provide, right? You're not just a carpet cleaning, but you do a lot of other things. So let's keep that in mind. The other thing, if you recall, as I mentioned, 1,500 words on your homepage. This is considered your homepage. You have a lot going on. It's pretty busy. It actually looks more like a marketing campaign that you see in Facebook. So what I would say is try to clean it up a little bit, standardize it, and get at least 1,500 words on your homepage. And I'm emphasizing the 1,500 words, and there's a reason for that. So Google likes to see a lot of content. When they're scrubbing the internet or crawling websites, they're looking for content, not so much images. The images do help, but they're mostly looking for content because that's how they are grabbing the keywords to describe what you do, what your services or products are, right? The more content you have, the more time Google spends on your website. And the more time Google spends on your website, the more time Google gets to figure out what it is you provide, and they rank you and they put your company in front of the eyes of those people who are looking for your services. So that's why I'm emphasizing the 1,500 words. It's really important. Seems like a lot, but because you provide so many different services, I have no doubt that you can actually come up with 1,500 words easily. So that's my recommendation for you. Also make use of saving your images with actual keywords that bring people to your service. So for example, instead of carpet cleaning service Middletown, Maryland, carpet cleaning service Frederick, Maryland. These are going to help you. Not only does Google crawl the obvious keywords or the obvious content, they're crawling the back words too as well, the hidden words that are behind your images. So keep that in mind, okay? When we go to Google and we search for carpet cleaning Frederick, Maryland, we come up with ads. Of course, these are companies that are paying for ads. They're spending money there. They have a budget for that. There's nothing wrong with that. But the two things to keep in mind. Some ads will not be seen because a lot of people have ad blockers on their computers. Also, when you invest in Thumbtack or Angie's List or Home Advisor, you're paying for the leads that you get. So every time you get a lead, you're paying them, right? But you're sharing those leads with 4 other companies. So they're not exclusive leads. So you may be paying for it, but they may not convert into actual paying customers. So what I like to encourage businesses to do is to do the free organic things that you can to draw people to your website. And there are some things you can do aside from the content. You want to try to get your company ranked in this prime real estate in Google, which is called the Map Pack. And this is where Google ranks their top companies for carpet cleaning in Frederick, Maryland. This is who Google perceives to be the top ranking. Okay. And the way that you do that is the tips that I'm giving you right now. So getting the content, getting those keywords on your website will get you in this prime area. And at the least, it will get you in the first 2 pages of Google. And that's where you want to be. Most people are making their decisions on those first 2 pages. And ideally here, 30 to 40% of decision making in Google happens right here. This is where people are clicking. So if we look at your data, it's not terrible. You have a 30% popularity ranking right now on Google out of a scale of 1 to 100. What's hurting you the most, I would say, is your keywords. You do have some backlinks. That's really great. You have a substantial amount of backlinks, but what's not driving you to the top is your lack of organic keywords. And I'm going to give you some examples here. So you're using carpet cleaning in Frederick, which is good. 500 people are searching that per month, but you're only ranking as number 43. So you're the 43rd business that pops up for that. Carpet cleaning Hamilton, this is very specific to your company name, so those really aren't the best keywords to use. You want to really be using those keywords that I mentioned earlier that talk about what services you provide, right? Carpet repairs in Frederick, Maryland. Carpet repairs in Middletown, Maryland. Towel and grout cleaning in Frederick, Maryland. Carpet cleaning in Frederick, Maryland. Any cities, locations that you service, you want to use your keywords and also attach those cities, because that's how people are searching in Google. They're typing not only carpet cleaning Frederick, Maryland, they might be typing carpet cleaning Urbana, carpet cleaning Hagerstown. I don't know how far out you go, but you want to consider the areas that you actually service and make sure that you have the keywords embedded throughout your website. Just to show you how much of a difference this makes. If we look right now at your performance on Google, you've been getting the past week about 0 clicks in Google, 0. If we go 6 months out, it's not changed very much. There's been about 22, 7. Most recently, it's dropped down to 0, okay? But if we look at the top competitor who was in that map pack, they're getting about 300 or so, 296, 309 per day, 317. So that's a wide gap of clicks that you could be actually driving to your website. And I think there's no reason that you can't. Hopefully these tips that I've shared with you give you some perspective and give you some tips on things that you can do to your website to make it more Google friendly, more attractive to Google, so that you can get your business in front of those people who are looking for your services. And there are a lot of people looking for your services. All right, I've gone on longer than I really intended. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. I am making these videos, like I said, to be of service to our community. If you have questions, if I spoke too quickly or something I said wasn't clear, please feel free to let me know. But absolutely, please give me feedback, because I like to know if I'm helping businesses and if what I'm saying is actually hitting it on the mark and is something that they can actually use. Thank you for your time. I wish you much success and have a great day. Bye-bye.